Well, I finally got the hood in the Snack Attack trailer. It's finally welded. And I finally have. I bought the stuff to do this myself, and then I just didn't have time to do it. So I also had Josh build this for me. I built that rack there, but I had him put this rack on. I got some mounts online that are made for propane tanks, so you can strap that one on and this one on. I just today ran all the black pipe that goes to the fryer, so this one runs the fryer, and this one runs my generator, and then my air compressor sits right there. Air hose go through the hole, and I'll go inside and show you what I got going on. So that black pipe, I got it done this morning. It goes down, under, and then pokes right back up through the floor there. But yeah, this is finally done. All welded. Everything is closed. It's no longer going to pull, from what I understand, they were concerned it was going to pull some oxygen from outside, potentially fuel a grease fire. Whatever. Got that all put in. It's all plumb flex line. That's a quick disconnect there, so I can pop that off and still pull this out and take it out. It makes cleaning a lot easier. I picked up this basket actually out of a dumpster, to be honest with you, but I thought it would be handy. I may dabble in like some pork sandwiches and some french fries in here also, depending on the event, but I can make funnel cakes here. And I thought this would be a good way just to keep my french fries all together. And I'm sorry, I don't know why it's so close to my face. Things are going to start getting real tight in here. So that's how that is going to work. There's going to be a smasher. And holy cow, I didn't clean that too. There's the wedger, the smasher. You do your thing right there. I could maybe have one pump here, but then the rest of my pumps are going to be here. This is where you're going to finish. Of course, the ice chest will be here. This is where you'll get your ice. This is where you'll finish the syrup station. Shake it, and then it'll go out right there. This is dedicated lemonade area now because I can't use the top of my fryer anymore because now it's going to be in use fryer. And then this area over here will be my funnel cake area. I'm going to need some space. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. This one's about ready to roll again. I got my Class K fire extinguisher mounted. These are, I want to say regulated. I don't think that's the right word. This one here, it's just for putting out a little lousy fire. This wouldn't touch a grease fire. These are for grease fires. If that thing bursts into flames, this has the appropriate stuff inside of it to put out a grease fire. Of course, it would put me out of business that day too, but I could just soak that thing down and I'd have this place back under control again. And I just need some practice. I need to figure out what the routine is. I need to make bulk batter. And what am I going to, I need to make 20 or 30 of them just so I can kind of get in the rhythm of doing this. So I've already told a few friends and family, but I'm going to basically make a post on Facebook here pretty soon, or probably like Saturday night or Sunday morning. I'm going to be like, hey, friends and family, if you're interested, bring your kids by. I'm doing free funnel cakes in my driveway. Come get some. We're going to weld my corner jacks on, but I don't have a plug-in handy for my welder, so we're going to fire the generator up and just run my welder off of this. Also, I got this new welding cart. Isn't that nice? They just give those away for free at the grocery store. Pretty dang handy. Just go up there and take our wood. Of course I'm joking. I didn't steal it. I did buy it from a guy that just so happened to have a bunch of them. That's about all I really know.
I've not seen anybody I know get pet medicine. I'm not going to.
Bye. Good news is I don't have to hold this up there. I just jack it up to where I need it to be. Do some more grinding though. Alright, see if I can't burn myself with my shopping cart welder. I'm pretty sure that won't fall off. It's obviously not professional. Let's see if I can do a little bit more to it. I can't even see this backside, so we're just going to guess. Now I have stabilizing jacks. Looks good enough, doesn't it? Man, burnt my hand. It's like I didn't have any PPE on or anything. I had a helmet on. I squinted in my eyes. Those should be good until I go through a dip and rip them off. It's Saturday the 9th. Yesterday we were working on that trailer. Today, I actually have a friend of mine that's having a party, and he wants a bunch of kettle corn for it. What's up, dude? You ready to pop? So the first thing we gotta do is light the fire, which I'll do that, okay? Oh, we gotta get that knife out of there.
Yes.
We don't need a knife in here, do we?
Nah.
We don't need no knives for making popcorn. So the first thing I want you to do is take a whole scoop of this, okay? It's oil. And you gotta see how it's dripping off the bottom? Gotta let it drip for a second, okay? And then you go kind of fast like this, and then you can dump it in there, okay? You think you can do that? Do it, man. See what you got. Yeah, careful. Keep it over the pot. Dump it all in there. Might need to put just a little bit more in there because you spilled some of it. Just a little bit. That's pretty good. Go right over this thing. There we go. Oh, I gotta get an extension cord. I gotta plug this thing in. I almost forgot. Alright, so now we gotta turn the flame on, which is this right here. Can you push this handle all the way up? Pull it up all the way. All the way. There you go. And then we'll turn that on. And you gotta just put like a few of these, okay? Whenever they're on, just throw them in there. And when those start popping, then we know it's ready to put a whole thing of popcorn in there, okay? It's getting smoky. It's gonna start popping here in a second. One pop. Oh. Okay, that will splatter, so you probably should get back, okay? Because that can get kind of hot. You get a big old scoop of popcorn. You dump it in there. Now you can look at it because it's cooled back off. But it'll start popping again, so we gotta get away from it so it doesn't burn us, okay? Once it really starts popping, we're gonna dump all that sugar in there, okay? But I'll do it because I don't want you to get burned. Whoa! What? That went in the sugar. That's alright, we're just gonna dump it right back in there. But yeah, you gotta stand back because it'll pop hot grease on you and it burns. Oh. Look out!
A popcorn just fell out of it.
Oh my gosh.
Next to the stool.
Yeah. Alright, well I put the sugar in, so now it's going to cool off again. Now you can look at it again if you want.
Flying all over the garden.
It's
Ah!
alright, it's not popping hot grease now. Sure smells good. Alright, we're just going to shut that so it doesn't pop all over the driveway. It's called a sifting container. We dump all the popcorn in here and then all the little kernels and stuff fall through a hole. So all this stays up here is the big bunch of popcorn. That's right. Yeah. Sure smells good. We're going to fill that one with kettle corn and we're going to fill that one with regular popcorn. I want a lot of popping.
That one piece of fire is still on that. Wait.
That's what we want. All right, I'm gonna get another spoonful of oil in here. Can you do that?
Yep.
That's a big spoonful.
Oh,
Don't spill it.
I spilled some.
All right, try to be careful.
I spilled a lot actually.
Where?
It's because it's
You
so.
spill it back in there? That's okay. All right, hold on. Set it back down. Set it down. Get up here on this top one. You need to be higher. All right, now get a big spoonful and do it. Okay. Now go straight over this. Dump it in there. Do just a little bit more, okay? Just a little bit more because you spilled some of it. Now you gotta turn the flame on. Remember how to do that? All the way up. Now reach in here and get like 5 or 6 or 7 kernels and throw them in there, okay? Not with that, just use your fingers. Perfect, throw them in there. Alright, now just stand back. What?
I missed it.
Throw a couple more. Now just stand back so you don't get splattered. I need you to scoop all that popcorn into the stuff. Rinse it out. So no problem. Yeah, go relax. Extra sugary popcorn. Extra sugary.
There's this giant ball.
It's alright. It'll break up. Does your dad make the best kettle corn you ever had? Good answer. That's all done. This one is just plain popcorn, and that one under it is full of kettle corn. So these are ready for the customer. I'm gonna grab a leaf blower and blow all this popcorn out of here, so it's just clean in here because I just cleaned in here the other day. And if I don't, I'll have birds in here like crazy. Alrighty, that is good enough for me. Well, it's Sunday, so today is our free funnel cake day in my driveway. I ended up finding twice as much batter as I thought I had, so I got plenty. Yeah. And I honestly, I want to use all of it. When I bought this trailer full of all this equipment and stuff, it's all the extra batters they had. Like, obviously, it's a powder mix right now, but
Gotcha.
I want to use it all up and start fresh when I actually open it
Yeah, I
to
don't
the
blame
public.
you.
So. I'm gonna open that door. So I'm already thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into this. So it needs to make me some money before I can drop any more money on it. These are funnel cake rings. These plates that are in here, they move around. But those are the plates that these rings sit on. Because if I just went all the way to the bottom, it would just be too deep. Once you put the battery in there, it would spill over. So they're just kind of risers that these rings can sit on. I can put them wherever I want. If I'm just doing funnel cakes, ideally, I'd probably just have them right here in the middle. Do funnel cakes. It's a lot of extra space in here though, so if I was gonna get busy, I guess if I really wanted to, I could probably run 4 of these in here. I'm gonna set up some tables and chairs. Good night. You guys are magnetically stuck to that. Hey, Jill. I'm gonna set up some tables and chairs out here. So the people I bought all this equipment from, like they were always preparing for the next event, and one of those things was they already have a bunch of. They said in our downtime, like we were at slow time, we would just go ahead and make these up. So it's your typical funnel cake plate, a plate with a napkin already on it, and they've just already plate napkined all these plates, plus this plate, plus there's 2 more bags of plates in there. So there's just something, you know, they were always trying to figure out how to get ahead. I think the funnel cake goes on top of the napkin. I think the napkin is to like absorb the grease, and then they can like get some extra napkins outside or something. I think that's the plan behind that. I don't really know. These are my favorite things. These big trays. Because they are mess catchers. I'm going to go get another one. I just like to work on top of them because they will catch my mess. It just makes cleanup a lot easier because I just take this tray into the sink and clean it. I really have no idea what my plan is. So when my funnel cake comes out of there, I would assume it needs to sit on a rack and like drip dry for a second. So this is actually a rack or a thing that I think we're going to use it today. The guy I bought this from did pork rinds. I don't know if I'm ever going to get into pork rinds. I also didn't know if I was ever going to get into kettle corn, funnel cake, lemonade, and barbecue either. But this, he custom built it. It's just kind of janky, but it works. I get it. I understand. It's about the same size as this. And he had these. This one has come disconnected, but it was connected over here too. So basically, you had 2 handles on here. They had pork rinds, and he said they would float. And you constantly had to like keep them under the grease. He would put a bunch in there and just set that rack on it and hold everything under the fryer. But that looks like a pretty nice rack to me for just throwing funnel cakes on. I think that's what the cool kids are doing. Let me go see what I got. So within all the stuff I bought from these people, there was a handful of these, you know, little. If I remember correctly, I just rinsed it off it, so I'm trying to get the water off of it. If I remember correctly, I made some funnel cakes in my garage a while back. I don't even remember if I videotaped it or not. But it seems to me that this was like putting out too much sugar. I think what I was doing was filling it and just kind of doing that over funnel cake, but we'll figure that out today. That sugar, that's probably enough sugar. I mean, there's not a lot of sugar in there, but it really doesn't take much to sprinkle the top of a funnel cake plate. So I'll fry it. I'm going to need tongs to get it out of the fryer. So I think these cheap, long ones, I think what I did last time, that works the best. Really what I need is like one of those great big, like this without a basket on it. So you can just get under it and pick it up and kind of shake it, and then I can just come over here and slide it off. I don't have one of those right now. I used tongs last time, and I can grab like majority of the funnel cake. You know, it kind of hangs off each side, but as long as I'm not holding it flat, if I just pick it up and pick it up like this, you know, it's okay, and then I can just kind of lay it down. That's what I did last time. I'm going to keep 2 sets in here, extra set there, and then I'll probably just have a set kind of hanging out right there. Let's go check the recipe book. When I say the recipe book, I mean the 3 little pieces of paper that are stuck to my fridge with a magnet. So, they gave me their lemonade concoction, which I went off of this, and then I slightly changed it to the way I liked it. They told me where they bought their popcorn. They're on their way. Sorry, my wife just reminded me that somebody's supposed to be here 10 minutes ago to pick up my kid. Anyways, lemonade, blah, blah, blah. They told me where they buy their popcorn at. I've never done that. I found somebody else. They gave me their basic recipe. Some more popcorn instructions, some more cleaning instructions that they wrote down. Oh, there's funnel cake right there. What's up, dude? Alright, I don't know where we left off at.
I think I was telling you about this. I'm going to read you what information they gave me for funnel cakes. Fry at 385 degrees. We mix 1 package of gold medal and 1 package of House Autry with 11.25 cups of water. And they said let the oil cool to 200 before filtering back into the jugs. They told me how to clean it. Use a plastic putty knife to scrape burned oil off the back and inside. Hand scrub dish soap onto burnt oil, fill to fill line with very soapy water, light fryer, put the lid on it, let it come to a boil. For 45 minutes, I ain't got time to boil that thing for 45 minutes. Cleaning continued. After it comes to a boil, turn it off. And that's how you clean it. That was my time lapse. Wasn't that cool? You get it. Clean the fryer once in a while is what it says. These are important notes. I don't want to lose them. I need to like laminate on the Proman trailer. And just like that, it's raining like crazy. I couldn't close the door because of the tray that's on there, but shouldn't really get much water inside. I'm not really too concerned about it. It's kind of raining. It's supposed to stop pretty soon, but we're gonna start playing a little bit here because I need my bucket. I gotta get this bucket washed.
This is just the way that they like to do it. This was the recipe that they thought had the best flavor. I don't know if I'll stick with it or not because they're ordering 2 different brands, which I wasn't crazy about. It just seemed like an extra step. It'd just be a lot easier if I just had one brand. And that was just it. So, and I don't even know what this is. Well, that's gold medal. Original recipe. I wonder if they just switched the bags. Because this is also gold medal. Their people I bought it from, their recipe said 1 gold medal and 1 house entree. So I know I need this. Alright, according to their directions, that's what I need. That is extremely thick. There's no way that's right. It's like bread dough. I'll be right back. Alright, this stuff is like bread dough, man. I think they gave me the wrong ratio. I'm gonna try mixing it some more. There's no way that's right. Maybe I did my math wrong. Put some more of that in there. See what that gets us. That looks a lot better. What did I do wrong? 4, 8. I don't think I did my math right on that. No. Scratch that one off. That's how much water we're supposed to have. Now, I'm gonna put more batter in there. So I need to fill this thing up completely. Looks thick to me. A little bit more water. Looks like a good drizzle. That's definitely way too fresh. Put some more water in here for sure. It's got to have a pouring consistency, so I'd say I finally got it. Oh, don't tip it too far. Just learned something new. Alright, well, what I learned was I think it takes more water than they say it takes. I almost think I could put a little bit even more water in there, but I think I'm good with it the way it is. I got this running, coming up temp, so I should be ready to rock and roll here pretty soon. Dry a couple things off and set up a couple tables. driveway so we can practice.
Do you live around here? Okay.
I don't know how to do this without just being gross about it. Yeah, I know. Bring it up. Hang on, kids.
Whatever you just said.
Alright, let's go try an Oreo. Well, we did it. I don't know. If I was I didn't keep track. If I was a guessing, betting man, which I kind of am a guessing and betting man, but I'd say we probably made somewhere in the ballpark of 40 to 50 funnel cakes. Feels weird saying funnel cakes. I can finally say funnel cakes now without being like, I mean kettle corn. Because I don't need funnel cakes. Wasn't bad. Kind of a mess. Just a messy process. But I think we learned a lot. I think it was a good idea to do what I just did. This is still full of hot, gross grease. I'm just going to let that sit. I might deal with that tomorrow. I got things to do today. I am going to get the mop, however. And mop this. I'm just going to get this mopped up and put away. So thanks for watching my funnel cake learning experience, guys.